Hello lovelies, it's that time of the year when I start to think about daffodils. Because I was born in the northern hemisphere, daffodils are actually my birth flower in April, and this time of the year they're absolutely blooming all over the UK. And so I thought I would just have a little go at drawing some for my journal, just doodling along and seeing what comes out. And you know, I'm no artist, let me tell you, but you can learn these things, and they turned out not bad, really. There's a couple of them. This one's probably the best. And then I just sort of kept going. When I was supposed to be at work, I was just drawing flowers. And so I thought, well, why don't I add them to my journal? So sometimes when I make a journal, I have pages like this where I've added bits and pieces, and then I sort of go from there. And when I open the page up, I think, well, what do I want to do with that page now? So yeah, this is me. I'm just going to add another little daffodil here, and then I'm going to complete this page today. So I hope you'll stay with me and join me, and maybe even do some art along with me. That would be great. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you at the end. I'm always mindful of adding water to these pages because they are just book pages, they're not watercolor pages. But to move the pencils around, you know, the color on them, I really need some water. So this is just sort of mindless play. I'm just adding colors that I want, and a lot of this journal is yellow. I don't know why, but that is just talking to me at the moment, so that's the colors that I'm using. And I just doodle along, and I just want to add some depth to the page, and so I just keep going with different mediums, adding paint, adding pencil color, and yeah, you'll see as I go along all the things that I do. I really love this pencil too, the color of it. It's by Faber-Castell, and it's called Earth Green Yellowish number 168. but I find that it blends really, really well. So yeah, I think the yellow one is also a Faber-Castell. It is called Naples Yellow 185. So yeah, I'm really loving both of those colours at the moment. And then you can move them around with your fingers, with a brush like I'm doing here, any way that you like really. So we've had a busy week. We've been taking Buddy out for a walk, and then it's this guy's birthday this week, so we went out for lunch. I'm not sure about you, but this mindless doodling just concentrates my mind and just helps me to stop thinking about other things. And I just kind of get lost in the moment. And you know, this is not a masterpiece, this is just my personal journal. So I just do whatever comes to me and feels right. Alright, this colour is also a Faber-Castell. It's called Burnt Sienna number 283. Lovely, lovely brown, this one. I do love William Wordsworth's poem that I've got here about the daffodils. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. Such a beautiful poem. Oh, this fabric, you guys, I just love it so much. I've used it in quite a few projects, and I have nearly none left. I had to scrounge around to find these last little bits. I'm going to try and find something similar, but that came from an old garment, so I don't think I'll be able to find exactly that. But yep, I just keep layering up here. And of course, this is just a piece of greaseproof paper that I've just sort of folded to make it sort of like a ruffle. And yeah, I just like adding yellowish number 168, and I'm just sort of adding the last little bit of colour to the page, and then I'll be done. Final touch, this love heart is for my great granny Richardson, who absolutely loved daffodils, and that's probably where I get the love of it from. A lot of the plates and things that she left behind, the doilies, all have these beautiful daffodils on them, so that's for her. I can't tell you how much it means that you've joined me again today. I know that you could watch any YouTube channel that you liked, and I just am so grateful that you joined me. So thank you once again, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.